So it's important, I think, too, for people to understand that you don't need to study until you feel ready to do the job. You need to study until you feel ready to pass the exam. Those are two very separate things, especially if the way they're scoring the exam is by 70%. Like it's a 70% pass rate. You do not need to know everything about everything. You need to know 70% of this exam in order to achieve this thing. And that is the as Tim Ferriss says, the minimum effective dose to accomplish something, right? You need to do enough to pass the thing. You do not need to do everything that you would need to do in the job in order to pass the exam. And I think for a lot of people who are new to trying this type of thing or to making a move like this, it's difficult to get the confidence to schedule the exam before they feel like they know everything. Because that's the question I get a lot is like, when do I schedule the exam? Because they feel like they want to wait until they know everything, but they're not focused on the exam. They're focused on the knowledge, and that's the wrong thing for passing the exam.
All right. And then, so after you've done those 4 things, the next is just going to be doing it every day, studying. And these are just some habits or some things that you and I, when we're studying for these different types of tests, that we do, right? And the first thing is going to be super simple. It's putting your phone away. And usually what that looks like for you and I is putting it in a different room.
I actually have a cigar box that I put it in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I close the lid, and that's just mentally like putting the lid on the phone and whatever is on the phone and whoever is on the phone.
Right. That's a good little mental trick. For me, I just put it in another room and I forget about it.
You're more disciplined than me though.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. But yeah, if you need something like that, definitely put it in a Tupperware container or whatever. Put it in your dryer or something.
That seems risky. You could put it in your freezer if you want, but I can't recommend. I can't say what may occur as a result of that.
Throw it in your fireplace.
Just toss it somewhere. Just stick it right at somewhere where you won't remember to find it, so that you forget where it is.
Bury it in your yard. Put it in a time capsule.
Tell your spouse to put it somewhere, and then draw you a map so that you have to ask for it if you want to go find your phone. We're done.
But yeah, so putting your phone
away
for the duration of your study, I found for the duration of my study is the most effective for me because of what I said before, which is I'm a procrastinator and I have very little self-discipline, and I know that. And as long as I know that, I can find ways around it. Right. So what I mean by for the whole duration of your study period is if I'm supposed to study for 4 hours, I don't look at it for the entire 4 hours. That's even with breaks.
Yeah. If you come out to eat a snack or do whatever, or just you come out to waste time, you're not wasting it on your phone because it'll suck you in.
Right. And if you're using the restroom, instead of, I'm just going to grab my phone because that's what you normally do. I normally take my flashcards with me, and I do that while I'm using the restroom. I know that's a big one for a lot of people. I mean, for me, not for a lot of people, but for me too. And I'll find like, my break is only supposed to be 15 minutes, and 45 minutes later, I'm still on the toilet, like cruising YouTube. You know what I mean? Or scrolling Reddit.
It happens to the best of us.
Like, what the hell?
How did I get here?
Yeah, exactly. And now, an extra half an hour of my study time is gone.
Right. And then your concentration is all busted up too.
Right.
So that it put it away. Don't touch it till you're done. And I know that everybody's got 100,000 reasons why they need their phone. No, you don't. Put it away for a couple hours. Like, work it out with somebody else. Figure out how to make it happen, but put it away. It really is key to concentrating and to training yourself on how to concentrate again, because you haven't been doing it for a really long time. Most people don't sit down and study for that amount of time when they're grown people. They just don't do it. So you have to do it so you can teach yourself how to focus again.